Imagine visiting our church in a different country. When Sabbath school begins, you realize no one has a copy of the current lesson. You ask, "Brethren, why don't you have the lesson?" You discover that it's because they don't have funds to print the lesson locally. Shipping costs are unaffordable, and downloading the lesson requires more internet than is easily accessible. Here, the lesson is precious and valued. You think back home to the abundance of literature in your local church and remember how often you neglected studying the lesson. How you wish you could provide lessons for your dear brethren. How happy and grateful they would be. The good news is you can. There are many obstacles to overcome to ensure everyone has a lesson. High shipping costs and the closure of borders during the pandemic meant some brethren were unable to receive the physical lessons for over 2 years. But God opened windows when doors were shut. Through your offerings, new shipping methods were made possible as well as new printing options. The brethren in the Ivory Coast, for example, received lessons printed through your first Sabbath offerings. The Sabbath Bible lesson is an important tool in missionary work, as well as spiritual nourishment. As we study the same lessons, we draw closer to one another and to God. Please consider this cause and give generously, so all our brethren can have access to the lessons and we can study together to grow spiritually and be ready for the Lord's soon return. May God richly bless you and your gift. The General Conference Publishing Department.